Please only watch if you have 17 minutes. This is a very personal experience, or don't watch it at all. Thanks. That was a quick one. I'm just back from Paul Linden's bodywork course, and I'm having some very interesting experiences. It feels like I've developed Tourette's, but I'm not, and I get a sense that it's my body just resetting itself, so I'm not worried about it. And it's really kind of interesting, but I'm getting some very weird things happening. It's my body's doing itself. I'm not trying to change it, I'm not acting it out. So I might just post on here a few things that are happening, but I'm not worried about it, and I'm actually greeting it. It looks a bit scary, but don't let it worry you. Okay. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Hey, so I just thought I would explain what's going on at the moment. And what I'm learning is my body doesn't lie. So when I come to quiet, that's fine. So speaking in front of people on a video, you can see I don't really like it. But if I say, speaking on a video, then it's much better, but really my body doesn't lie. And this can work, but you can change it. So I used to say fear, but it's actually something's changed. And fear, not so bad. And I'm on this course, it's run by Paul Linden. You can tell I like him. And it's just amazing. Really incredible. It really changed things. So it's interesting. I'm just playing around with thinking of different words. And my happy place is my dog Sydney. And you can really tell that my body doesn't lie. I love my dog Sydney. Yes. She's great. So, just come to quiet. That's good. So, you can see I've got mixed emotions. But I'm looking forward to today, although the parts are a little bit scary. So I even thought about some people in my life, and just saying their name, my body doesn't lie. But it's changing already. So when I say Sydney, it's great. Tom. And who else can I think about? Mum. Dad. Well, it's changing. So I'm not going to mention you, whoever you might be. So this is just stuff I'm working with, and it's confusing, but I'm loving it. And I'll get back to you and see how I go. But remember, your body doesn't lie. It's amazing. So I'm a bit tired this morning, and
it's all going really well, and I've just had some new insights. So I just got to thought, well, if I think of the years that I was born, going through when I was 1, when I was 2, when I was 3, I just kind of noticed what my face did through each year, and it was different each year, and I could kind of, 15 was a good year, and such was a not so good year. But I was quite surprised, actually. It wasn't too bad until I got to 48. And I know that's grief, and that's the year my mum died when I was 48. And that's good, because I know that's what my body does, but that's where I'm at the moment. So it's a good thing. Grief is not a bad thing, but it's interesting to know what happens in the body. But when I first thought of 48, it was so powerful. It was like being punched in the stomach really hard, like being winded. So that's okay to know, and it's not wrong, and you have to go through it. And I knew I was grieving somehow, but I didn't know how much it was in the body and how much it was more recent trauma than childhood trauma. So really good. I'm really excited about today and doing the rest of the course. I'm absolutely bloody knackered, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm back from my course, first day after the course, and yesterday was a much better day, kind of grounding myself a little bit, but I've learned a few things, which is really very exciting. And here we are today, and the gurning's still there. Probably realization that I don't like being videoed, but I do like being videoed. That's okay. And yeah, interesting. So like today with my partner, it's been a bit tricky because he doesn't seem to be interested, but I've kind of given him permission. Have I? Have I given him permission to have a choice? So it's been interesting because I do love Tom, and that's obviously a kind of truth. But when we say have a situation and difficult situation with Tom, that can be quite tricky. So realize that you can love somebody but kind of hate them at different times. But so a different way to put it, I think possibly could, even though we argue sometimes, I do love Tom. Oh, and that's a much better way to reframe it. Even though sometimes we argue and get in difficult situations, I do love Tom. Yeah, that's my face doing it. Can't be wrong. My body never lies. Taking a little bit of a while to get used to this kind of grinning. And it's really, really fascinating that all I need to do is say a word or think about it, and I think, oh, do I really like that thing? And if my body contorts, then I kind of think, actually, I can't like that thing. And I can get to like it by just changing it in my mind, and that's better. So that's all I have to say for now, but I'm making this really for myself and to learn something from. And I'm going to one client this afternoon, which is good. I'm ready for that. And just ease myself back into teaching. I've got lots of new things to teach my clients this week. And that can't be a bad thing. And obviously my body's telling me it's a good thing. So that's I'm quite excited about that. Okay, that's enough for now. So just a continuation on. I just thought I'd try a few other words out and just see how it goes. I approve of myself. I'm willing to change. I love my friends, even though sometimes I might have had a falling out with some friends. I love Tom. I give Tom permission to be himself. All is well in the world. War. Fighting for peace. That doesn't seem to make sense, my buddy. How could you fight for peace? That's like fucking for chastity. Just doesn't make sense. And then I got to think of Donald Trump. How could I change that around? Calm. Even though Donald Trump does some outrageous things. What a cheeky bastard. He's a cheeky bastard. He went for the presidency and he got it. See how I changed that around? My body doesn't lie. I just changed it in my body. Let's all love Donald Trump. How good would that be? So let's try with Kim Jong-un. Even though, wait a minute, calm. Even though Kim Jong-un has built up a nuclear arsenal, maybe I could have some compassion. Maybe he's scared. That feels better to me. Then I'm not so fearful. I can say the word fear and not do fear in my body. So really interesting. Was that interesting? I don't know what my face did then. So I got to work now, but really I feel this is almost like a gift. I'm not sure how long the gift will last, but maybe it'll last until I can think about love in everything. And probably the best time I've ever felt. So, love is power. Power is love. Love without power. Doesn't work for me. Power without love. Oh, it really doesn't work. Love is power. Power is love. I think I'll stick with that one. That's enough for now. So, I've been working on stuff today and I just love it. So, just trying a few more words now and things seem to have got a bit better. So I love Sydney. I love Tom. Everything about Tom. Even when we have an argument. It's great, my little family. In fact, I love all my family and my friends. Even some friends I've had fallings out with in the past. And I love everyone in Brighton. And I love everybody in England. And the whole of the UK. I love people in Europe and the world, even if some of them have done bad things. I even love Donald Trump. Remember, he's cheeky. He became the president. But I love the world. I love the planet. It's amazing. Love without power. Oh, that doesn't make sense to me. Power without love. I don't understand that. Love is power. That'll do for me. So I think that's probably enough for today, but just amazing, just changing the thoughts or how you think about thoughts and just adding a little bit of compassion in there, a little bit of love, a little bit, just something you love about somebody. It's really good. And a good game I've been playing is just walking around town, not saying out loud, that's a little bit weird, but just thinking every person I come across, any person I look at, that I'm thinking about there's something that I love. It could be their handbag, their shoes, their smile, or if you're really struggling, it could be their fingernail. It doesn't really matter. You can fake it until you make it. But it's kind of working for me. So I guess if it's working for me, it must work for others too. So I'm feeling really happy today and contented. Probably the happiest I can ever remember feeling, actually. I know a few people are a bit worried about me and all this face stuff is a bit weird. But my face seems a bit better now as long as I include a little bit of love in there. And remember, my body doesn't lie. So if I always add a little bit of love in there, it's going to be much better. So that's me signing off for today. So I just got to think that what I've learned over the weekend with Paul Linden and Mark Walsh is just amazing thing, and it's just so familiar because it's very similar to how I teach the Alexander technique. So I'm really pleased that I had that familiarity with it. But there was something I was missing, and I think that thing was love, which is like a really weird thing. So I know that to be true, that it was very similar, at the same time different, because if I say it's totally different to anything that I teach, my body still does that thing. So I know it's the truth that it's the same, but there's just so much more power when you add love, and they taught us some such great tools. So if you're ever interested, do seek out Paul Linden and Mark Walsh. They are good guys and they can really make a difference. And that's it for now. Thank you.